Hey, what's up guys? Matt King here, and I showed you a video earlier on how to make $2,000 a day, but that video got really drawn out, and what I want to do, if you guys want to watch that detailed version, it's a very good video, and it details things very well, but I'm going to give you the 5-minute version here, maybe 10 minutes, so that you guys, if you're busy, you don't have to wait for the punchline. So let's take a quick look. This is the simple webinar funnel. We're going to use this one funnel. I teach six basic funnels that everybody should be using in some way, shape, form, or another. But I'm going to show you how you only need to use one of them, and that's the simple webinar funnel to make $2,000 a day. And the idea is that you would actually sell one. You would hold a webinar every day, a live webinar at like say 4 o'clock in the afternoon, and you would sell one product. So let's take a look at what that would take if you were to implement this one system every day. So all right, let's imagine that the EM is an ad, not an email, because you can't email your entire list every day, day after day, trying to get them on the webinar. I suppose you could, but it probably wouldn't last for very long. It might work for the first couple iterations of this, but eventually you're going to have to go to paid ads, and that's it. So the idea is to get somebody to register for your webinar, put them on a live webinar, and I'm going to show you in a minute the alternate route that I'm going to put these guys on. So you're going to send a little email follow-up system there, drive those guys to your live or pre-recorded presentation. My recommendation, do a live presentation every day. That way you get good at it. Okay. Now, after that, of course, in the webinar, you're going to be like, hey, this is my great, my great and awesome product that is $2,000. Sound like a familiar number? All you need to sell is one product at $2,000 per day. Bam, you just made your $2,000 a day. One thing that you have to sell. Send those guys from your live presentation to this order page where they buy your product. Now, after that, you're going to confirm and thank them and say, here's the next things to do. Okay? Now, if they don't get a chance to watch it, you're going to email them back and send them to either a replay, or you can send it back to the order page where, again, they still have that opportunity to buy your thing. Of course, from there, we'll send them into a members area. Don't worry too much about the members area. So let's look at the alternative route. It's only an extra 2 pages. After somebody registers, this is a key to this working in order for you to make $2,000 a day. After they register, you send traffic from Facebook or Google or wherever. They register for the webinar, and then you're going to put them on a thank you page where you thank them for registering, but the webinar might not start for a while, so that gives you time to do something else, like maybe sell them something, a tripwire, a higher ticket product, like $97, $197. Create something that does not conflict with what you're selling on the webinar and give them the opportunity to buy it right here on this page. If they say yes, bam, you can expect maybe 5% of the people to take advantage of that. Normally about 3 to 5% is what I see. Confirm that, say yeah, cool, redirect them over to the members area, and you're good to go. Alternatively, if they say no, great. Get that email sequence going on, send them back to the live presentation. Don't worry if they don't take this. This has a very specific purpose, and the idea is to pay for your ad spend. So you, at the end of the day, you have a break-even ad spend so that when you sell your product, all $2,000 is pure profit. Okay? That's what's cool about this. All right? Don't worry about all those buttons and arrows and all this fun stuff happening. All right. Here's what I want to show you guys. Let's look at the webinar. I built this earlier on the other presentation that I made, and I'll link to that if possible in the description. You guys can watch the longer version as I actually created this. And it's a webinar registration page, a thank you page, and a confirmation page. Let's look back here at this. Remember when, oops, wrong one. That was the registration, the thank you page, and the confirmation. So here's page 1, page 2, page 3 of that that program. This is ClickFunnels. This is how they organize a funnel system. So here's those first 3 pages. And then you'll, of course, have the webinar and something like Zoom or GoToWebinar. Maybe you'll use Webinar Jam. They call them jam sessions. And those are all good platforms to use. From there, you're going to drive people into this 2K product order page down here where they have the option to buy said product. This page and the confirmation page are, if you're looking in, where's it at? It would be this order page and this confirmation page. So this is page 1, 2, and 3. This is page 4 and 5. And then, of course, you're using Zoom right here where your live presentation is at. We're not going to add the members area into this just because we want to keep that separate. I want to keep this real simple so you guys can download this, this particular funnel that I'm working on here. And so it's real simple, real easy. I want to keep this, this training within a short period of time. So let's just take a quick look at this. So imagine you have a real simple order page. You put some, so you know, it's a good looking page. You can change things out on this. Just get the information that you need in there. All right, so let's look at our projections. I just made this up in like 5-10 minutes. This is where you're going to see the magic take place. This is how you're going to see on paper how you're going to make your $2,000 a day. So this is the funnel right here. This is the exact same funnel that we just built out right here. So going down, this is that same page. What we want to do is track the people. We want to project the people going through. Remember, this is all theoretical, but once you start putting numbers to this and shooting for these goals, these percentage rates as a goal. So let's put some numbers to this. Let's say what we want to do is get 100. We want, oops, got the formulas popping up. We want 1 sale. So let's just put in, I happen to know the magic number is 134. Okay, so you can just pop numbers in, and this will tell you, okay, if I get 134 clicks based on these averages, I should get 40 registrants. 2 people will buy my $199 product. Half the people watch. I get 20 people, and that's a low. You know, if you're regularly getting 60%, then this might be better. It might turn out better for you. Okay, so say you get 24 people watching, 4 people click through to the. You'll probably get more than 4 people clicking through. So we'll probably say, I don't know, 30% there. And you can set this until you know it, and you can track all these numbers using the system that you're using. I use ClickFunnels, so you can track all these numbers with that system. At the end of the day, you probably have 1 sale. 5%. Think of 5%. If you're really good at sales, maybe you'll get 2. So you can get, if you're really good at this, and you can rock it out. You know, getting 10% is just a ridiculous amount, but you know, I got these numbers rigged so that, you know, they're not pie in the sky, way out there kind of numbers. So let's just say you're that good, you're about 7% or 8%. Whatever it is, right around 2 people anyway. So if you rig it that way, that's what you're going to get. I'm just trying to get this so that it's around 1 person, 4%, right around 1 person. So let's say that what you want to see is your ad budget. Is once you pop that number in there, you know that it's going to cost $3 to get. So if you get 134 clicks at an average of $3, you know it's going to cost you around $400. If you get 2 sales, it's going to pay back that ad budget at $400. You sell 1 course for roughly $2,000. I'm sorry, I know the numbers are a little bit just slightly askew here, just based on my new numbers here at this point. So you're looking at $405 ad budget. Tripwire sales are going to bring you $403. So that's pretty much break even, which is what we want, so that you can get as much sales as humanly possible. So take as much of the profits as you can, redistribute to yourself, redistribute to your sales team, whatever it is that you need to put that money into. You do that. You can do this system every day. Getting 135 clicks is not out of the question if you're willing to put $405 on the line every day. So if you have some money, you're going to have to test this process out. But you could test this out one day. Say, you know what, I'm going to throw $500 at this and see what happens. I guarantee you, if you use this funnel that we put into place using ClickFunnels here, then people are going to go through this system. If you get on a webinar every night at 7 o'clock or 4 o'clock, whatever time you want to set, and you have a good presentation and you're solving somebody's problem, you get 20, 40 people registering for a webinar, they're going to buy. One person is going to buy off of that webinar, guaranteed. And if you're good, maybe you'll get a second one. $2,000 a day, that's if you do that every day, that's $60,000 a month. So that's how this works. Listen, guys, I want to give you guys this funnel so you guys can put this to use. I want to see how you're doing. Give me a thumbs up, a thumbs down, leave me a comment, subscribe to our channel, hit the little ringer bell so you guys get alerts and you guys can see some of our other videos that come up. I'm going to leave down in the description of this video the link to this particular funnel. You guys can download this. I'm going to do some more work on it, but so it might look a little bit different by the time you guys actually get a hold of it. But this is the basic concept. You guys can put this into play pretty quickly as long as you have a webinar to pop into your slide deck and start delivering a good presentation. You guys could do this every day and start making some good money. Remember, it's not going to happen the first time around, but maybe the second or third night, you're going to really hone in on your abilities to do this, and you will start making some cash. All right, I'll see you guys in the next video. Take it easy.